Speaking of record labels, right? I was just saying, like, is it a record executive conspiring against Chris Brown, whatever? We got Meek Mills coming out on social media, basically trying to say that Atlantic Records was trying to sabotage his career and owes him a ton of money, along with NBA YoungBoy. So I'm gonna read a couple of things that's been posted on social media from Meek Mills and also NBA YoungBoy, and then share my thoughts about this whole situation. And the thing is, Meek Mill made claims that Atlantic Records tried to throw a wrench in between his relationship with Roddy Ricch. And it's so crazy because yesterday it came out that Roddy Ricch deleted his social media account after he was being trolled and harassed by fans after he dropped new music. So I don't know if these are like Meek Mill's minions going over to his Instagram page and harassing him because of what Meek Mill said, and said that Roddy Ricch was acting funny after Meek Mill's basically helped to get him on and on that record label and stuff, and then he switched up allegedly. I have to say allegedly, but it's so crazy that this happens a few days ago where Meek Mills calls out Atlantic Records and say what he says on Twitter, and then a few days later Roddy Ricch put out new music, and then he's attacked, and then he decides to like completely shut down his account yesterday. So yeah, let me just read this and then I'll talk further about the situation. So this whole thing started when rapper NBA YoungBoy made a post on his community tab on YouTube and said, "Why blackball me? I'm the good guy." He also stated, "I was going number one 2 weeks straight with a mixtape, so they took it down off the charts. I don't give a F. You still can't stop me. Don't sign to Atlantic. If you an artist, they not gonna support you, especially if you live a certain way." So I guess NBA YoungBoy is trying to say that they're discriminating against him because he has a lot of kids and he has a ton of baby mamas, and his life for the most part, you know, it's a mess. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not trying to judge, but it's a mess. So I guess he's trying to say that because he has like legal issues, he got a bunch of baby mamas, kids all over the place. He's pretty young. That they don't care about his music due to that, and they're trying to sabotage his career. So with him putting that up, that's when Meek Mills came back and went on Twitter and just clapped back and basically trying to say the same thing about basically the record label, and said, "So look, I made Atlantic Records hundreds of millions and let them rape me out of an artist. They came to me about in jail. They still saying I can't drop music until 9 months. After my last album got blackballed. Just wrapped buildings and Nina art with talent. ... Roddy my youngest still, but that label separated us instantly when the millions came in from him. Same thing they tried to do with me and Rose. It takes a long time to catch up too, because most of them is tied in for the love of some money. Artists scared to speak up. They didn't put nothing into Expensive Pain, and then said I can't drop another project for 9 months at the end of my contract after I made them hundreds of millions of dollars. How can anybody survive that? Most rappers can't speak because they depend on these companies. I don't." He went on to say, "If I didn't have millions, I'd probably do something crazy. They outsmarting young black kids, taking advantage of them and calling it business. Other artists, speak up and tell the truth while you win and not when you down." So he's basically just saying that you guys should speak up if you're an artist, a part of the labels, no matter what the record label is. If you're being taken advantage of, you should speak up while you're at the high ranking for other artists, so you won't become that person in the next few years. Because of course, everyone has their time and their reign, and once you're not popular anymore, you're going to get the same situation and the same treatment. So that's what he was basically trying to say, what I got from it. Now, since then, Roddy Ricch decided to try to release a new song on his social media channel, and he was being attacked on social media, so he basically like deleted his Instagram page. Allegedly, this is the story. Now, I'm trying to figure out whether this whole situation is all related due to the Meek Mill situation that's going on, the NBA YoungBoy situation with Atlantic Records. But, you know, it's just kind of odd and interesting that Roddy Ricch decides to delete his account after he's being trolled. And was he always being trolled like that? I don't think so. I think this happened after Meek Mill came out and spoke up about Roddy Ricch, basically, and the team that was surrounding him, basically screwing him out of his artist, Roddy Ricch. So for more of my commentary, make sure you guys hit that link on my page and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and much, much more. Appreciate you.